Today. It was yesterday.
Today is mushroom.
Today is okay. So wish you all a happy Ganesh Chaturthi. I know some of you might have programs happening after the class, but we'll try wrapping up the class maybe 10 minutes early so that you guys have some time for yourself to enjoy the festival. And again, I
What is
can
the festival?
Ganesh Chaturthi is a festival.
Where is it?
Festival you celebrate at home, you go to temples, you can go to your friend's place.
No, what-
Depending on, I went to a couple of places yesterday and I had to go to a couple of places today also.
Where did you go?
Okay, that is out of syllabus. Let's park
you
it there.
have lunch?
I have to just wish you guys, saying this is a festival, you and convey my wishes to your parents also. And that is where we'll stop and get to the actual business for which we are here. Okay? Otherwise, if I let you guys continue,
Oh yeah. Also, it's an important question.
yeah.
So number 3 and number 5 in the homework
Yeah,
were like
come on.
impossible.
Okay.
Got one.
Number 3 and number 5 are impossible.
Yeah.
So now if that turns out to be possible to solve, then you will not be allowed to ask any question for next 2 weeks.
No, our dad actually tested it.
Yeah.
I will check that.
Gemini.
Or
Gemini. Nice.
Calm down. It's just a math problem, okay? It's just a math problem. Now, so here, based on the homework that you guys had gotten, number 3 and number 4, right? These are 2 questions.
No, 3, 5.
Number 3 and 5, okay. Number 3 and number 5 of the question, some of you are saying that those questions are impossible to solve. Okay? So,
No, not possible. Not impossible. You can solve it.
Same thing.
Adam, if we stop wasting time, that'll be good for you, me and everybody in the class. Okay? Let's make conscious attempt to avoid wasting time. Okay? And that's true for everybody and for me also. If I'm wasting time, let me know. Now, I'm just noting down the question before I go any further. One of the questions says 3x plus 9y equal to 6 minus 6 and minus 4x minus 12y equal to 8. This is one pair of equations that was in the assignment and I asked you guys to solve it for x and y. Now again, as I have requested, this has to be solved. This had to be solved in 2 ways. One was algebraically, like you'll solve into equation, or using graphs. Now, when I try solving these two for x and y, if I get the value of x and y by solving these 2 equations, that means these 2 lines are intersecting somewhere if I draw it on the graph. If I don't get value of x and y by solving it, what that means is these 2 lines have nothing in common. That's why it's not able to solve. So if it's not able to solve, that might be a scenario. It might, see, if I have 2 linear equations, that means I will draw 2 lines with that. There are only 2 possibilities. They will be either parallel or they will not be parallel, meaning they will meet somewhere. If they meet somewhere, that is when you will have a common value for x and y, which will satisfy both the equations. If they don't meet anywhere, meaning you don't get a solution for x and y here, then they are parallel lines. Okay? So that is what we will try finding out. There is nothing called impossible or possible. When you draw these 2 lines graphically and if they turn out to be parallel, you will say that okay, these are parallel lines, you will not have anything intersecting or satisfying both the contracts or both the lines. Okay? That's what it is. So there is nothing called impossible or possible here. Yes. Somebody raise hand. Yeah, Moga.
So are we going to learn linear equations today too?
No, so this is one. So there are 2 questions that. Put your hand down. There are 2 questions that I got where one of the kids is saying that this is impossible to solve. So I'm just going to solve this one and then we'll jump on to the next topic. Otherwise, we have done linear equation enough. If I keep on doing linear equation only, you guys will become a master in linear equation and know nothing else.
So we'll be like ninjas crossing all the x.
Done? Stop it there. Okay.
Can you use the substitution method? So if it's like possible,
So again, I have serious problem with the approach when we find out different reasons to blabber and waste time. Let's say you gave me this problem. I'm putting my maths hat trying to solve this. And I will tell you guys if I am to solve this one, what will be my approach, what will be the finding, so that it helps you in the longer run. Now we can talk about 10 different options and get totally stuck here, waste everybody's time and skip Ganesh Chaturthi also. Let's not do that. Let's be mindful of the time and look at it. My approach algebraically would be, I would want to simplify this. Okay? Meaning I would want to knock off one of the variable. Okay? What will I do? Okay. I have a plus of x, a minus of x here. Okay. If I can add these two, there will be a possibility. Let me multiply this by 4 and multiply this by 3. So this becomes plus 12x, this becomes minus 12x. If I add these two equations, I will have something that I can deal with. Let's see what happens. My first equation became 4 times 3x, 12x, 4 times 9y, 4 times 36y, equal to 4 times minus 6, minus 24. This equation became 3 times 4x minus 12x, 3 times minus 12y minus 36y, 3 times 8. Okay, careful. 3 times 8, 24. Now if I add them, what is happening here?
Negative plus
Cancel.
This. So 0 plus 0 x plus 0 y equal to 0. Now what does it mean here? What does it actually mean?
Means that 0 x plus 0 y equals 0.
If I ask you a question, okay, what is your name? And your response is, what is your name? Will that be an answer ever?
Oh, so then it'll be like 0 because since when you multiply them with the
So, okay, not impressed. Yeah, anybody on the screen? What did I do? I had two equations and I was trying to knock off this thing. So I said, okay, this is plus x and this is minus x. If I bring them to an agreement, what it will be? I multiply this by 4, multiply this by 3. So this became 12x, this became minus 12x. And then everything else got multiplied and this is what we got. What do we see here? If we add these two now, I'm getting 0 equal to 0 plus 0 equal to 0. That doesn't need anything to prove.
So it's still a no.
So what it means is, both the things are actually referring to the same equation. Both are actually same equation. See what happened? Both of these equations will plot the same line.
And so that means we can't do it since they have two variables.
So it simply means that these two lines are just same, one over another one.
So we have one line.
It will be one line,
Just one line.
just one line.
That's
You
all.
have one line here. You are putting one more line on the top of this. You are putting one more line on the top of this. Where will you get a common x and y satisfying it? All the x and y are satisfying it.
There's no common.
There's no one answer. So this is saying, this is what would be proved if you use graph paper for plotting it.
Can I not be answering the questions for the whole 2 weeks?
What is that?
But so you said that if it was not possible.
Keep it there. No, so anyways, it's not 2 weeks. It is for rest of our duration for next 5 years till you are studying with me. What I'm saying is, I'm just trying to teach you guys different techniques for making good use of your own time. That is beneficial for you, for me, and everybody else in the class. Okay, that's why. So I'm not saying that I'll not take questions from anybody. I'm just saying that I'll not take any question that is not meaningfully used. Okay. All right. So let's park it there. Anybody in the class, if any of you struggled with linear equations, if you have something that is bothering you, haunting you so much so that you feel that you cannot deal with linear equation, let me know. Otherwise, we'll go to something else. Otherwise, linear equation will actually start haunting you guys.
Is linear equation like a middle school topic or high school?
It doesn't matter. I don't really care about it. Why? Because see, all these things that you are learning is accumulating towards your preparation for SAT. Alright. Yep. Yeah, Vivan.
Sir, I have one question.
Uh-huh.
So if there's like a question which says 0x plus 0y equals to 1, and then at the second question it says that 0y plus 1y equals to y, will you be able to solve it?
So this is where application of some common sense would come into play. Okay?
What was the question he asked?
Oh, wait. I also have to hear the question. So say it again, Vivan.
0y plus 0x equals to 1,
Okay?
and 0y plus 1x equals to 2.
Okay?
Will you be able to like solve it?
Okay. Now, before you try solving the problem, right? Now, let me irritate you guys. This formula, okay? This formula only gives you reading part and analysis part. I'm not trying to solve it. Okay? That's what the message is. I will read the question again and again. I will analyze it, build my understanding around it, come up with my plan, and then only I'll try solving it. Okay. By the way, I was talking about Nike so much so that I ended up buying a Nike shoe. Okay. Anyway, not needed. Not out of syllabus. Out of syllabus. Here. Come here.
I was wondering what that was.
Out of syllabus. Okay, now here, look at the first question. Read the question. 0x plus 0y equal to 1. 0x plus 0y equal to 1. 0x plus 0y equal to 1. What does it mean? 0x. 0 million, 0 billion, 0 amoga, 0 dikshita, 0 vivan. What does it mean? Nothing. Yeah? So, what you are saying is 0y is nothing. I will simply ignore it. It has no meaning to it. 0x has no meaning to it. So what I am saying is 0 plus 0 equal to 1.
Nothing.
Is this a legitimate equation in the first place? Answer is no. This is where your reading and analysis will play important role. When a teacher gives you a question, see, teacher will keep on tricking you guys. Let me complete. Okay? It's not a debate competition where I set a point, you found something to counter me. No. Now, when you read the question again and you do analysis, this is when you are putting your hat together. Oh, 0 plus 0 equal to 1 doesn't hold a meaning. I will cut it off. I don't need to waste my energy for this one. Immediately, as soon as your teacher is tricking you and say this is not a valid question, you are proving the basic theory wrong. Now, let's look at the second one. First equation says 0. This equation has no meaning to it. I will not even give enough respect to this equation. Okay? Now, this is my 0y plus 1x. 0y means nothing. $0 billion. I will give you $0 billion. What will you do with that money? Nothing. So this one I will ignore. 1x equals to 2. That means x equals 2. This is a legitimate equation. This says this will plot a line for me. If this is my coordinate plane, x equals to 2. 1, 2. This line represents x equals to 2. Any point you pick on this line will satisfy this condition. Okay? Allow me to complete. Then I don't like getting distracted. Let me complete one chain of thought. I'll come to you and I'll answer if you have a question. Yeah. So Vivan, did I make you think? Yeah. So again, there is no question that is right or wrong. What I'm trying to say is, if you come across a question like this, even if you don't like me as a teacher, use this formula, this will help. Read, analyze, and then you try doing it. Because if you jump onto solving this problem, you might miss on something very important.
What about trust?
I'll not answer it. Yep, Ivan.
Sir, I asked this question because I was doing like a practice test to improve like the math skills or like linear equations, and I saw this question and I was like, huh? how am I supposed to solve this?
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. So this is where you will apply your understanding of things, come up with your analysis, and then you will try solving it. See, I might have used some strong words, right? I said 0x plus 0y equal to 1. This is not even a legitimate question. This is not even a legitimate equation. No matter how much bribe I give to anybody, this equation will not be true. 0x is nothing but 0. 0y is nothing but 0. 0 plus 0 equal to 1. This will prove the basic theory of math wrong. Yeah. So that is where you would not want to spend your energy on this one. You will say that this question is not right. Give me a better question, legitimate question. I'll solve it. Yeah. Now
I didn't understand.
there is nothing to understand. You have to watch the video. That is your punishment. That didn't understand. Okay. Yeah, Dikshita.
I didn't understand like the question number 1 in the homework.
Question number 1 in the homework. I'm just reading it loud. X minus 7y equal to minus 11. 5x plus 2y equal to minus 18.
Is that question wrong? Yeah.
Yeah.
I solved it.
5x minus 7y equal to minus 11.
He also said that he was part of
No unnecessary discussions. We'll only talk about if this. See, I will not try solving it, okay? I will not try solving it. I will give you guys an approach because that is what will actually help you. See, x minus 7y equal to minus 11, 5x plus 2y equal to minus 18. If I am trying to solve it algebraically, what will I do is, I see, okay, this is minus, this is plus. I can probably multiply this enough so that this becomes same as this one. So if I multiply this by 7 and multiply this by 2, both will be same, and there is one plus one minus, then I can add these two equations. I can multiply this by 2 and I can multiply this equation by 7. I will have same number of y, then I can only deal with x.
I did it differently.
You can do it very different ways. X, you can keep x one side and then
Yes.
put that value. That's the substitution method. So there's nothing unique about this question, Dikshita. I would still want you to try solving it one more time, because what happens is when you try solving a problem, one go you might not get it. You try it one more time, two more time, and then all of a sudden it starts working. Yeah. So it's about practice. Okay. So I'm not trying to solve it to show that okay, no, this is I can do it. This is not nothing different from what we have learned already. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So okay, I think we have talked enough about linear equation. We have to get rid of this one, otherwise this will be sitting on our head like a ghost.
From the 6x, when I was doing substitution method for 6x equals to 8 plus 5y, my dad told me to put 6 and divided by the right hand side.
There's that. See, you can divide, you can multiply. Just don't add or subtract. That's only catch. If you try adding 2y here and subtract 7y here, that will be a disaster. You can multiply, you can divide. See, if you get two equations like, okay, 14x plus 21y equal to 49. And second equation you get as x plus 2y equal to 15. You will say, okay, fine, 14x, okay, I can take 7 common here. Or I can divide this by 7. And then this equation becomes simpler. 2x plus 3y equals 7. 7 so 49. Yes. So this becomes simpler equation. You can divide, you can multiply. Don't add or subtract, because that will be a problem.
He wants me to
And stop it there. Stop it there. Because now if we keep talking about it, it's already been 20 minutes, 22 minutes. We were just trying to use the time to see if there is any question, any doubt. With respect to the approach, you can use substitution method, you can use multiplication method, you can do division. Ultimately, you're trying to eliminate. Instead of having two variables in one equation, you're trying to get to a point where you can get one variable in one equation and then use that value for solving it. Everybody in the class who has understood this, wonderful. Who has not, you have the video of last two classes. Spend some time for yourself. Do it again, note it down, do some sums, challenge yourself. And still it is not working, I'm there. But if you don't do your work and then come to me, Doesn't work.
Forget it.
Yeah? Alright. Are we tired of linear equation now?
No.
Yes.
I still love
We
it.
are.
What about the fifth question?
No.
It's easy.
Same thing. It's the same thing. I will not be able to solve 200 questions. I would want you guys to solve 200 questions. Because you will appear in the SSC, you are not me. Okay. Alright. Alright. So what is next? Which concept is next?
Fraction.
Is it?
No, I did not ask you. Let me pick up a topic. You guys have any topic that you want to start with, or you would not you Arif? You lost your chance. Yeah.
Wait, it's a multiplication by 30.
No, I don't.
That'll be too.
Easy.
Is there ratio on there?
Huh?
Ratio and proportion?
Ratio and proportions we'll talk about. Yeah, Amoga, you had a question. Yeah, you wanted to recommend a topic?
Should we learn transversal? Like,
Dividing fraction?
like on a coordinate plane?
No, out of no. I would ask you to stay quiet for next 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, Amoga.
Should we learn transversal?
What is that?
It's for a coordinate plane. Like,
Um.
it's on a coordinate plane. Like,
Okay. So again, any topic that you would want me to cover, you'll have to give me at least a day notice, okay? So that I can look at what are the things that needs to be covered as part of that, okay? So what I would suggest is, if you want transversal to be picked up as a next topic, send me that at least the topic detail, like what are the things that you want to cover, or just give me the topic, name of the topic, okay? I look at the Khan Academy and see what are things out of not funny at all. Calm down, take a deep breath, settle down, okay? So what I would suggest is, just give me the name of the topic. I'll look at the syllabus for 6th, 7th and 8th grade, make sure that everything that you need to know, at least that much I cover, okay? I mean, I just handpick a topic without, if I teach you guys without doing preparation, I'll just teach you the very basic concept, which will not be enough, okay?
okay.
Okay, what next? Let me read the topic here, okay, that I have for level 2, everything that we need to know, and
Take your glasses when we read.
not out of syllabus. Okay, so yeah, Moga.
Should we do inequalities?
Inequalities. That could be, yeah, topic. Inequality is fine.
Oh yeah,
You?
that's easy. What inequality?
You don't know.
When it's not equal. Oh.
No, and it's not as simple as easy as it sounds, right? You guys have just come out of elementary school.
Well, yeah, in my math book, I was thinking of doing like the PEMDAS solution.
Wait, stop there. Because see, if we have to learn something, you have to focus on learning that thing. Don't make it a debate, beta. That's a waste of time. Inequalities. I will ask you very pinpointed questions, and you'll give me pinpointed, point blank answers. No going to places. What is the meaning of inequality? What is the very basic definition or understanding of inequality?
When it's not equal?
What is not equal? Okay. Somebody on the screen. You'll only tell your answer, you don't have to tell another's answer. He said in simple words, inequality means something that is not equal. That is by one line of takeaway. Okay. Let's get the habit of listening to people. Okay, Yadikshita, what is your understanding of inequality?
Like there's like two values that are not equal.
Okay. Something that is not equal. On the similar lines, what we heard in the classroom also. Okay. Thanu, what is your understanding?
It's not equal.
Like
You
what
said.
Adil said. Yeah. Okay. So something that is not equal is what is meant by inequality. That's the English definition. Now let's look at. So Amuga, even if you were tired of a linear equation, eventually we are doing something which is very close to linear equation.
Yeah.
Actually, I do.
Bring your water bottle, take a sip of water.
It ran out.
Promise yourself, I'm getting better. Okay? Alright. So, again, that is out of syllabus, but important. Let's say, if I say x plus 2y equal to 10. This is equal to. This is equal to. I'm saying it is equal to 10. If I change this, this is one scenario of inequality.
So meaning that x plus 2y is bigger than 10?
You tell me.
Why does it say that that's not the same?
Oh, it's kind of same because it has many possibilities.
So, my earnest request to everybody would be, if you are trying to solve a problem, try simplifying it. Look at it with like a child. Things are simpler. Things are not complicated. No AI, no ML, no ChatGPT, no complications, no PEMDAS, not everything. Keep it simple. Try keeping it simple. If I look at this equation, right? I mean, if I try complicating things for you guys, I can certainly do that, right? But what is the takeaway? You are wasting your time. Now looking at this, I said, if I have this helps me draw a line. This is a linear equation. Yeah. This tells that okay, if I put that on a coordinate plane, I'll draw something like this maybe, where it gives me all the possibilities where the combination of x and y agrees to this contract, this deal. Yeah. Now, I'm saying, yeah, somebody saying something. Huh? Okay. I'm saying, no, inequality, not equal to. I can say this greater than 10, I can say greater than equal to 10, or I can also say all these scenarios where instead of equal to you had something else. That is a classic example of inequality. In simple words, when you have an equation, when there is no equal to sign alone, you have greater than equal to, less than equal to, greater than, less than, but not only equal to. The time you replace these things with the equal to, this is not an example of inequality. Right? This is the going in position, this is the starting point. Now, when I say this, is everybody with me so far?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Nothing complicated so far, right?
No.
Now, when I would have, okay, let's put the same equation side by side. Here, if my value of x is 1, right? I mean, it's a linear equation, right? In this case, it's a linear equation. I can have one value of x, then the corresponding value of y, which will satisfy this condition. Yeah? I can keep on changing the value of x and y and put that in a table. And I can pick any 2 point, draw a line. Okay? Now here, in this case, let's see if I put x equals to 1. What will be the value of y? 10 minus 1, 9 divided by 2. If x is 1, y will be 9 by 2, 4.5. If I put x equal, okay, let's go to here, this place. If x equal to 1 plus 2y has to be greater than 10. Okay?
So it has to be 4.5 or above.
Right. So 2y will be greater than 10 minus 1, or y will be greater than 9 by 2 or 4.5. Yeah. So here, look at this. Observe this. Observation is very important. When in this case of equation, I got for value of x equals to 1, I got value of y as 4.5. In this case, when x is 1, I got value of y as greater than 4.5. What does it mean? I can have 4.6, I can have 4.7, I can have 4.66, 4.5, I can just literally go on. What that means is, for one value of x, I can have probably millions of values of y.
Can't you do this on a number line too?
I'm coming to that. So, see, look at it. Wait here. Still wait. What I'm saying is, first look at the interpretation. Whether we can do it on number line, graph, whether we can do it on a drawing sheet, we'll figure it out. Right now, look at this. Yeah, Dikshita.
How did we get 4.5?
So this was my equation. What I said was, let's say when x is 1. When x is 1, when x equal to 1, if I put that value of x into this equation, this says, so 2y will be equal to 10 minus 1. This will go that side. So 2y equals to 9. That means y will be equal to 9 divided by 2. 9 by 2, that is 4.5. Okay? Yeah? Okay. So, now, again, I want you guys to spend your time and energy on observing rather than talking or finding out ways to complicate it. When I had, in this case of equation, when I chose the value of x equals to 1, I got one value of y. In this case, when I chose the value of x equals to 1, it tells me you can have as many number of value of y which is greater than 4.5. So you can choose 4.6 and you can choose 1.9 million, or you can choose 3 trillions also. Yeah?
That's a big number.
What it means is, what is my interpretation from that is, or what would be your interpretation from this is, in case of equation, you get one value. In case of inequality, you get multiple values. You can get multiple values because it says not equal to. 5 is equal, if I say my age is equal to 42, I'm just making it up. It's not 42, it's more than that. But yeah, if I say my age is 42, I'm giving you a point blank answer. If I say my age is greater than 42, then I'm just leaving you to keep on guessing.
43 or above.
You can just keep on guessing. 42 years and 2 days also. Right? So what I'm saying is, inequality gives you multiple options. Equation gives you one option. For every value of x, you will get one value of y in case of equation. In case of inequality, you will get multiple. Is this concept clear so far?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
On the screen,
Easy.
Sanvi,
Even if-
Pranav,
even if-
Amoga. Okay. Easy, difficult will reflect in when you solve it. Okay? Now,
Yes.
somebody was saying something. Gitesh, are you with me so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, so I will not call out everybody's name, but I'm just randomly asking some names just to make sure that you guys are with me. Now let's look at the fun part. So let's say I had this equation x plus 2y equal to 10. Now I have same thing as an inequality. I'm saying greater than 10. Now let's try plot. Okay, let me make better use of the board. X plus 2y equal to 10. X plus 2y
It's great.
greater than 10. Okay, take your time, settle down. Okay, now come back. Alright, so here I have the equation. Yep, somebody was raising hand. No? I have this was my equation, this is my inequality. We are trying to understand, one thing we found that in case of equation, for every value of x, there will be one corresponding value of y. Every value of x, there will be a corresponding value of y. If I say x equals to 1, there will be one value of y. It will be 4.5.
Input table and output table.
Doesn't matter. I'm just so don't bring too many thoughts together. Just one thought. I'm saying every value of x will be one value of y. When it is called table, it is called chair, it is called bench, I don't care. When value of x is 2, I'll probably be 4. When value of x is 3, it will be 3.5 and so on and so forth.
So then it decreases by 0.5.
Doesn't matter. I'm just telling you one value of x has a corresponding value of y. Only one. Now here, so what will I do? I took this equation.
And solve it.
Yeah, everyone.
So, if you're given like an inequality and like the question, if you pick like the numbers which are like bigger than like 20, will the answer be correct?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so that's what I mean. First thing we saw was in case of this, for every value of x, there is only one value of y. In case of this, what we saw was it gave me like when x was 1, y was greater than 4.5. That means there will be multiple values. So let's look at this one. I'm looking at this equation first and picking up 2 points. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay. So now when x is 1, y is 4.5. When x is 1, y is 4.5. So this is my 1 point. Okay. When x is 2, y is 4. So I got 2 points. I'll just connect them and join. This is line.
So anything on that line will help.
So okay.
So it's basically connected to
Okay.
1 point.
Settle down. See, when I'm doing something, there's a reason behind. There's an intention. I'm stitching a story, okay? If you inject your story in between, this story will get disrupted. Now, so when I have this equation x plus 2y equal to 10, this plot this line. What does it mean? Every point on this line satisfies this condition. Okay? Now let's pick one point here. Yeah, Moga.
Are we going to graph a inequality?
We are not. No. So again, you guys are probably in a rush to conclude something.
Wait, is it like
Or
So just give me 2 more minutes, okay? I'm just trying to help you guys derive some interpretation from this, okay? Like one thing we saw was if I have an equation for every value of x, I get only one answer, only one value of y. Wherein in case of inequality, for every value of x, you can get multiple value of y. Yeah. So same way here we are trying to draw the next conclusion from this, okay? So far I am talking about this. So I have drawn this line. Every point on this line satisfies this condition. Now let's pick up one point here. I picked up a point which is x equals to 2, y equals to 2. Put this value here. I picked up this point, x equals to 2, y equals to 2. This is my coordinate, x and y coordinate.
That equals to 6.
This doesn't satisfy this condition. Pick this point here, 4 and 3, let's say. 3x equals to 3, y equals to 4.
11.
This becomes 11. So now, if I had this condition, if I pick this point, this is 3 and 4, 3 and 4, 3 and 4, 3 and 4, okay? This gave me 11. So x plus 2y is equal to 11, which is greater than 10. This condition. You can pick any point above this line. That will give you this one. So the basic difference here Or the interpretation that I wanted you guys to derive from this whole thing was that if you are using an equation, you are drawing a line. If you are using inequality, you are drawing a region. If it is x plus 2y is less than 10, if that was to be drawn, this portion would have been that x plus 2y is less than 10.
So if it's less, it doesn't match any of the conditions.
What is that?
So like so you see the line. If there's like a plot less than that, then it won't match either. If it's on the line, then it'll match.
So see, line is excluded. Whenever you are talking about x plus 2y is less than 10, you are talking about the red region only. Excluding the line. If you are less than or equal to 10, that is when the line comes into picture. If you are talking about x plus 2y is greater than 10, then you are essentially talking about this orange region. Okay?
Orange.
Whatever it is. You guys are wasting time for things which is not important. I might be color blind, that's okay.
Yeah.
So, whatever be the color here, if x plus 2y is greater than 10, you are talking about this region. If it is greater than or equal to 10, that means this line also comes into picture. So, this is the interpretation. So now, let me go back to Amoga. Amoga, you had a question. Now let me try understanding what was the question and what will be the right answer for that.
Never mind, I understood.
Right. So see again, equation and inequalities are go hand by hand. Only difference being there are different interpretations that you have to draw from that. When you talk about inequality, you are just saying it's not equal to. It's like you are planning to go out for dinner, and your parents ask you what should we have for dinner. You'll say, okay, I'll have Thai today. Yeah, that's the point blank answer. There are 3 Thai restaurants you want to go to. You will pick one of them wherever you had good experience in the past, and you'll go there. Your parents ask you, what do you want to eat today for dinner? You'll say whatever. That is inequality. You have not given a point blank answer. You're saying whatever. Or you're saying anything spicy. Or you're saying anything mild. You are creating a big region for yourself to choose from. That's the major difference. Yeah, Vivan.
Sir, wouldn't the first example also be like an inequality?
Which one?
Because like when you select like where do you want to eat and like when you select Thai, because like there are like many restaurants, but like you don't like specify, you just select the general answer.
I mean, what you're saying makes sense. However, I would probably make some assumption here, right? I mean, let's say if I've been going to Thai restaurants here, there are maybe 10 Thai restaurants that I know about, but there'll be one that'll be my favorite. So when we say Thai, probably I'm assuming that there's one favorite one which will end up in. Otherwise, we'll pick a different example. Yeah, Tisha, you had a question.
Sorry, I'm trying to go somewhere, so kind of.
Yeah, no, so Tisha, I mean, it's a Ganesh Chaturthi today. Wish you a happy Ganesh Chaturthi, and whoever wants to go a little early today, you have that flexibility for today, okay? Except for the kids in the classroom. So convey my best wishes to your family, and then we can certainly
Yeah.
So enjoy your festivals and convey my best wishes to your family as well. Yeah.
I just simply.
Yeah.
I just syllabus.
What is your question?
So could there also be a z or like any variable, or counting, or should there only be 2 variables?
Doesn't matter.
Think about it. You think about it and you tell me why you think what the answer would be and what is the reasoning for it. See, again.
Probably no, because see in the graph there's only
No. See, talk less, think more. That is what will help you get the answer. If you talk more, you'll not think.
But no, because a z or any variable cannot be in the graph.
No, we can use A all the way through Z.
Z is a substitute for a possible constant.
And that could be any letter.
So then half.
Okay, so no, now ask a question to yourself. Is this something that is going to help?
No.
Drop it.
Yeah.
So, see again, you guys have to be a better judge of your own time. If you make good use of your time, good use of your time, it will help you only, right? It's not for me. If you find out reasons to waste time in the classroom, teacher is teaching something else, and you have 5 friends with whom you are discussing, you're not learning what you have been taught, and then you'll not get a second chance, right? Here you still have the option of saying, okay, that class I did not understand, I have a video you can record. Does anybody record your classes video? No. You are
Can I
missing
see your
it.
shoes?
Huh?
Can I see your shoes?
What is that?
Or can I see your shoes?
There's nothing to see. It's just a shoe.
I want to see what.
No, so after the class gets over, not in the middle of the class. Alright, so is everybody clear? Are we clear in our mind with respect to what is the basic difference between equation and inequality? Everybody?
Ah.
Okay. Now, let me go one by one. I did not see a thumbs up from Pranav. Pranav, is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Aryan, are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so let me just do a quick recap of what we have learned in last couple of months. We have learned about the basic geometry. We learned about the properties, or we did a recap of the property of different shapes. Then we learned about the congruence, and we used congruence for deriving area, a formula for area, perimeter, whatnot, right? Then we started learning linear equations, and we looked at different ways to solve linear equations. Then we looked at how do we use coordinate planes for drawing a linear equation, and use the graph for solving equations also, right? These are the basics that we have learned. I will pick up the topic for tomorrow. I'll pick up the topic for tomorrow, but I know you guys are going to school. There are some certain things that is taught in the school also. If there's something that you have been taught, or something is been taught in the school which you are finding difficult to catch up, let me know at least a day or two in advance before the class, so that I can pick up that topic for that class. Okay, and then we will kind of make sure that you are keeping pace with your class. At the same time, we are not discounting on our journey to learn. Okay, yeah.
Can the new topic be like we had the variables, like the linear equation, but what difficult?
Think about it and then let me know. See, anything that you learn, actually it has to be learning. I mean, I can also do the same blabbering for 1 hour and waste everybody's time, but I don't want to do that. Yeah.
So can you also do it like on a line graph?
No.
Array?
No.
Can you use a ray?
Arun?
Can you use like a ray on a plot graph?
You can use, see again, you cannot use a ray for a equation, linear equation, okay? Because linear equation, see, ray goes in one direction only. You have a starting point and then it goes in one direction. But that would mean you have a fixed starting point. But when you're talking about linear equation like this, you're essentially talking about the deal between x and y to get this value.
I'm not talking about the linear equation, I'm talking about the inequality on the number line.
Inequality also the same. Inequality did not born out of nowhere. It is an extension of the equation, linear equation.
Right, what I mean is like say x x is greater than 4. Let me see if you have a number line here.
Oh, but he x can be any number.
No, wait. Here, like this is 0, -1, -2, -3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like if I had a big number line.
Leave it. Yeah, that's fine.
6, 5, you could make like a dot here and put an arrow over.
No. This is not the way you will draw it. X is greater than 4. So what will you do is x equal to 4. Now you have to find out a line which will be every point on this line. Arav, calm down. Every point on this line will give you this equation, okay? x equal to 4, this one. Now x is greater than 4, this will be a region.
I can see.
Every place here will satisfy this condition. Okay? So x equals to 4, this is your line. X equal to 3, this is your line. X equal to 2, this is your line. Similarly, if you are looking at y-axis, y equal to 1, this is your line. Y equal to 2, this is your line. And you can go on. So if you are saying y is greater than 4, this region. You are saying y is lesser than 4, this region. Okay? That is how. Yep. Yep. Who was raising hand? Who had questions? Who is already tired of me?
I'm not tired, but see, I think it's what
Okay.
in your equations.
So when I say tired of me, meaning tired for today, because I know today is Ganesh Chaturthi and I would not want to drag your class. As I promised, I'll let you guys go 10 minutes early. I did not meet that promise. I'll let you go 5 minutes early. So we still have 6 minutes to 5. Wish you all a happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Convey my best wishes to your family members and the friends with whom you meet. And we'll meet again tomorrow. Yeah?
Bye.
I thought the Ganesh Chaturthi was like for a whole week.